I want to introduce to you this This is a 1985-86 A series circa MIJ contemporary Stratocaster. As you know, on my site www.stratconnection.com, what I do is give you a lot of information about these wonderful Fender Stratocasters that were made during the mid-80s by the Japanese. And all the info is on that site. And I want to introduce this particular model. When the Japanese did get the Fender contract from CBS during that period, they just made a lot of different models, and that was really cool because Fender basically had, you know, a couple of different model Strats anyway, standard Strat, deluxe Strat, and you know, Telecaster. You know, they really didn't have too much in the way of choice until the Japanese took over the contract from CBS, and they made, like, on my site you'll see a whole bunch of different models that they made. This is one of them, and this one is a 22 fret. It's got a 12-inch radius neck. It's a deep profile, and if you could zoom in, can you zoom in on the edging of the neck here? I want to you can see there's really, this is a fine neck. This neck is like almost like furniture, and it's 25 years old, and that's what's really great about it. It's very straight, and I wish if you can pull in, the lighting isn't really great, but if you could pull in on the grain of the fret, can you get that? I can't. And it also has two humbuckers, which are MIJ humbuckers. Now this particular model, believe it or not, the Fender model doesn't have the Gibson size humbuckers. The A series Squier does. And back in those days, there was no difference between a Squier and a Fender, except for the label and the tilt. On the back of this one, there is a tilt. And on some of the Squiers, on the A series, there's a tilt. Micro tilt, you know, for you to adjust the neck azimuth wise. I just wanted to give you a little. What's really neat about these is a 77-part tremolo system, including a 12-part nut, locking nut that has 6 plates in there that sandwich the string, and the upper plate keeps it so it doesn't cut the string. And you have hex key bolts that lock the 2 plates down together. And then the rest of it, 12 from 77 is 65. Parts are here, including the 2 posts, the anchors, the bar. There's like 6-7 parts just in the I call it a whammy bar, tremolo bar, which is locked in by a ball spring. And you'll see this all on my site, and that's why I tell you to go to stratconnection.com. I do all my sales and basically on eBay auctions, and you can pick that up on my site as well. This is the neck pickup. This is both pickups. And this is the bridge pickup. It's a 3-way switch, and what else I like about this particular instrument, it has a TBX. What is a TBX? You'll notice in the middle of the, as you turn your tone knob, in the middle there's a detent. It stops. So this doesn't add treble or add bass, or this actually, when you turn it to clockwise, it adds high frequency by a capacitor that's in there, excuse me, and doesn't take away the bass, whereas your conventional EQ would add treble, take away bass. This doesn't take away bass, it just adds a higher end on the EQ. And the same thing when you turn it in the opposite direction, it will not take away bass, or add bass rather, and won't take away the treble. I think I got that right. Okay, the neck on this is perfect. straight as an arrow. The last time I asked if you can get this, can you get that a little bit? No? Okay. There is a little dent, right? Little chip here. Little chip here. And here's your serial number. This is a new cover, and you can see the neck is really nice. There's no dings on the neck. Nothing. This neck is pristine and beautiful. Fender Japan stamped tuners, and like I said, you got a full tremolo. You cannot buy these guitars anymore, folks. You couldn't, if they would have had to manufacture these bridges, these tremolo systems, which are made by the Schaller company, they're still active in Germany. They would, with the power presses and the lathes and all the machinery that has to go involved with this, today in today's market, the cost would be phenomenal. It would be about $1,000 just to buy the bridge. And I'll tell you, there's no way, and there's only limited amount of these bridges around. Over the years, people have just not really, you know, taken care of, you know, that kind of thing. So, this is in the middle D10. This is with the volume of the tone control. It's called the TBX, Tone Balance Extra Balancing Control Mechanism. I don't know if that's what it really means. It's on my, it's in the description though. So in the middle detent, okay. Now if I add high end, you see it didn't take away the bass. It just added more clearly the high end, the upper frequencies. Same thing as I put it back in the middle detent. Now I'll turn it counterclockwise to add bass. Did you hear that? Basically the sound, and nice and clean. That's in the tail, middle. Thank you, and have a very good evening and week. Papa Tom, adios.